Hey guys, what's up? TheFish here, back again in Prison Architect. It's been a little while, so hopefully I can figure out what the hell's going on here. It's worth noting that just as I started recording, or just as I loaded the game, in fact, the tool cleanup grant completed, netting us some nice bonus cash. Now, there has been an update since we last played, and I kind of want to add in one of the new things right away, but I think the best place is going to be here where our yard is. So we might want to shift some of this stuff around. We'll have a smaller yard, but I think that's going to be okay in the long run. I really don't remember what's going on though, so let's do that first. Is there an easy way? Yeah. Let's dismantle these exercise machines. We'll move those over to the other side, and we're going to build a nice new building here in the yard. Let's take a look around and see if we can't figure out what else we were doing as well. Now we probably have a bunch of grants completing. Not grants, researches. Let's check our bureaucracy page. Yeah, we have basically everything we want right now. I don't think we want any of this stuff just yet. Death row is something we most likely will look into a little bit later, but for right now, let's get the main brunt of our prison hooked up. We have a couple of security cameras that are in there but are not hooked up. So let's do that. We can do that from the utilities screen, right? I'm sorry, it's been a really long time since I last played. Let's see if we can't figure out. Alright, we'll connect them to this one, because this guy already has one of them. That should work out okay. There's crap on my desk. Should have cleared my workspace before I started. No matter, we will soldier on. We do have a couple of cells ready to go over here for our protective custody guys. So let's finalize those into actual rooms. Like so. They should tick in immediately, or kick in immediately, I should say. Let's check our deployment, make sure this is set to protective custody only, this whole block. And that should automatically transfer our protective custody guys over there. I hope. Might not actually, because this is mixed. Okay, they are being transferred over there. So that'll get our at-risk prisoners out of the way, out of general population, and hopefully make them just a little bit safer. Let's make sure we actually have a guard hanging out in there at all times as well. We're going to want to get them their own kitchen. I think we had decided. Was it like kitchen and common room, or canteen and common room, not their own kitchen? Somebody else will provide them their food. That'll be fine, I would expect. We're not feeding too many of them right now. I think currently they don't eat. Oh, they do eat. They eat once. Which means we haven't actually started doing this nutrition research yet, which we probably do want to do. But let's get our protective custody guys their own dining area first, just to keep them a little bit safe. It'll give us a little bit more leeway in the schedule there as well. So I think we'll have this as the canteen. We'll throw in, so we'll have bench, table, bench, bench, or gap, bench, table. So we'll do something a little bit like that. That's far more tables than we need. We only have 2 guys to feed in here right now, but I'm sure we will have more a little bit later. Oh, that security camera is going to be a douche. Let's move the little security camera out of there. We'll put it back here probably. We won't be able to see into this room so well, but that's okay for right now. Now we do only have those 2 protective custody guys, right? Yeah. So we won't worry about getting any more cells set up just yet. We are going to want to keep an eye on our intelligence screen so we can see if there are any at-risk inmates. We have our confidential informants who are potentially going to be... Oh. Hey guy, you're a snitch, huh? Yeah. So you are now also protective custody. We'll get you a room over there. Get out of the screen. Let's do that. So you're going to want a toilet, a bed, and that'll work for right now. You're also going to need a door. Let's not forget that. That's kind of important in a prison. It just occurred to me the game audio might be a little bit loud. Hopefully not. If it is, I do apologize. Again, I'm having to record Prison Architect in OBS rather than DxStory, so I have no control in post-production over the volume levels. All I can do is hope it's okay. I should have done a test recording, but I'm dumb and have no production value. But, you know, that's okay. That's part of my charm, I guess. Alright, we're about to get that serving table. That'll work out perfect. So they'll probably get fed by a different kitchen. Well, not right now, because we're all on the one kitchen, but they'll get fed by that kitchen. That'll be okay. As long as nobody poisons their food, I guess. We do have a laundry set up, which right now is everybody? Right? Is it everybody? Yeah. We're probably going to want the protective custody guys to have their own sort of workshop places so that they can learn the skills that will allow them to have productive and offending-free lives in the future. But, oh yeah, we were doing a thing. I completely forgot about the new thing. Let's put back in our weights benches. Let's put them down here. We'll try and get them in line, so it's 2 from the edge. 1, 2. And then we'll have missile 1. Like this. It's going to be slightly different, but it'll be fine. We have 2 spare. I don't know what we'll do with those. We'll figure something out. That should be enough guys down there, though. So the thing we're going to build, let's throw down a foundation, and then I'll talk about it. I don't know how big we're going to want this, actually. We could maybe have 2 different buildings in there. Maybe we'll use it for our library as well. Yeah, that's a good idea. So we'll pull that out to about there. We'll put in a couple of doors, or just 1 door for right now. Let's put it... it's going to be awkward size, isn't it? No matter which direction we're going in. I hate that. What we'll do, we'll put 2 doors like that. And it doesn't matter. They won't be centered, but I think it'll be fine. Let's throw down some paving stones out front. And we'll trim off our yard. Yard. Oh, we don't need to do that, do we? We can just... Yeah. Bing! So our yard's much smaller. Hopefully it'll still be big enough for all of our inmates to not freak out too much. That is actually really loud. Might have to do a quick audio check here in a moment. That bedroom, or cell, is all set up, so we'll make sure we mark it. And our other snitch guy should get moved in. We are taking 10 more inmates tomorrow. But we definitely have enough cells to accommodate them. So that is not a concern. They're building really quick. And very loudly. Oh, that probably made a weird noise. I was scratching under my glasses, and my glasses were rubbing on my headset. Maybe it didn't get picked up. Let's hope. We're definitely going to want to give these guys a common room area. Let's put that in here. Let's see, common room. Oh yeah, we need a mail room too. Forgot about that. Jesus Christ, let's just type it in. What am I even looking for again? Oh, fuck. Ah, dick. Common room. There we go. Oh, man. Alright, so what do you need? You don't need nothing, but we can throw in a pool table. Like that. We'll give you guys a pool table. You can have some chairs. This can be like your AA meeting area. Like this. Here's that corner chair. It looks silly. There. So that'll be where you guys have your AA meetings. We'll get some TVs, some radios. And you guys are generally going to be hanging out in here a lot, so you can even have a couple of sofas. I think you'll enjoy that. Oh, well, all these lights got finished. So let's build... I think we're actually going to want to split this into 3, like I mentioned, because we don't have a library, right? No, we have classrooms, chapels. Yeah, so we'll split this building into 3. I'm not sure how we'll do that. How long is it? 22. Internally it would be 20. Oh god, math. I can't math. Let's do something like this. How many is that? 3? Do something like that. And we'll have to put a door in here. Hopefully that'll be okay. We're also going to want to plug it all in with the electrical cables. We'll just drag this one down here. Our cabling is a little bit of a mess. We're still only on... Oh no, we are on 2. That should have enough in it to power this guy. I think that'll be okay. Now let's speed up some time, I guess. Let's do that. Although, now these guys over here... Where is that guy? Like, you're supposed to be... Where's my informants? Hey, Snitch. You're supposed to be hanging out over the other place. Right? Why aren't you? What if I move you over there? I can't. There. You should be transferred over there now. It is all still... No, that's why. Because it's not protective custody anymore. I hate that. So he'll get transferred to that cell, where he will hopefully be kept safe. Waiting on those walls to get done, and we'll talk a little bit about the things we're building in there. I might want to assign a couple more guards, just to sort of hang out over here. We'll have a guy in the canteen all the time, a guy in the common room all the time, and a guy in the shower block all the time. That should make sure our protective custody guys are nice and safe. We probably want to do a shakedown. We'll do a shakedown tomorrow because they're about to wake up and then they'll get all pissy. So I'll try and remember that tomorrow at Betty Bye times we're gonna have a shakedown. Look for some stuff, mostly tunnels. All right. So the protective custody guys, now as long as they don't have yard time at the same time as other people, should be pretty safe. Although right now nobody has any yard time. That's okay. Let's just worry about these guys first and foremost. If they can shower at the same time as everybody else, that's fine. They can then have a little bit of free time. And some breakfast. Now, they can't do work. Although they can, they just can't work in Oh, they'll try and work in places that they're not allowed to work, though. Let's check our deployment things. Yeah. So if we decide, for instance, that only minimum security can work in the workshop, and only minimum security can work in the kitchen, and the laundry, and the cleaning cupboard, that should stop our protective custody guys mingling with them too much. At some point, every what's it? Jeez, what is that? Every security level or whatever is going to have their own workshops and stuff. So that's not going to be an issue eventually. But for right now, we'll just have our minimum security guys doing all of the working, and that'll be fine. Okay, back to this. So they will eat. They will then have work time. That will allow them to, you know, engage in learnings and stuff. Then they too can have an eat time, some free time, some more work time. Then we'll have to put in some more eat time because we have to serve 3 meals. Some more free time. That should be okay for right now. Yeah, that's going to be okay for right now. We might need to rejigger all our programs. Let's do that. Let's take a look at the schedule then. The workshop stuff works out okay. Alcoholics group. Parole. Why can't you do parole? Do parole, people. Come on. How do you make a... Oh. Parole. Okay, there's not enough time for parole. So we're not going to have any parole hearings for a little while. How do we delete that? Right click? There. Okay. It might just be that we don't have enough time. These guys can have alcoholics. Oh. Not enough teachers. Well, I have no control over that, do I? Oh, the psychologist does that, right. So yeah, these guys, right now, they're not going to have their own treatment programs and stuff. Because there's too much clashing. Actually, the behavioral therapy is probably less important than the alcoholics. Just make sure we get everybody having alcoholics stuff. Oh, not you. You guys are already having alcoholics in the afternoon. The protective custody guys want it in the morning. Go away, please. There. The education stuff is kind of fucked. Let's check that. Our classrooms. Yeah, there's not enough time in our current schedule for them to do those things. We'll deal with this grant thingy, and then we'll worry about making sure there are long enough work times for everybody to do all the stuff that they need to do. In the meantime, let's go back over here. Why are you living in there, guy? He's claimed it as his own. Okay. So this area is going to be for 3 rooms. We're going to have our library in here. It's going to be our biggest one. Wow, there's a lot of noise outside. Then we'll have our mail room and our shop, our commissary. Now, I'm very excited about a couple of these rooms, especially the shop, because our dudes, our little workers, the prisoners that we have working in our shops, now earn money for doing so. It's a pittance, but you know, they're inmates. They shouldn't expect a whole lot of money. And they will spend it in the shop, so we'll get some of that money back, and it'll also make them happier. They'll be able to get stuff that'll make them feel better. Okay, we're also going to need tables, shop shelves. Shop shelves? Shop shelves. This is going to be where they keep just a bunch of nice stuff for our little dudes to buy. also need a table. Just on a couple of tables. Adjacent to room. I don't know what that means. Maybe we have to extend the yard over the pavement. We'll try that in a minute. Next room is the mail room. In the mail room we need a sorting desk and some tables. This might be a little large for the mail room. This is real noisy. Put a little chair in there as well. Just throw down some tables. Maybe not like that. In case you want to put another building on the back here. Which we might. Let's prepare for that. Okay, is that right? Yeah. I should build a wall there. And we'll put a little door on there. I don't know what we'll put in that room, if anything, but it'll be nice to have. Why are people being so loud in our prison? Definitely going to have to do an audio check real soon. But if it's a little bit loud, I'm probably not going to go back and re-record it. So you're just going to have to deal with it for an episode. I'll get it all back to normal for the next one. Anyway, onto our library. So in our library, we're going to need a library shelf and a sorting desk. Let's do that. We'll get a nice librarian's desk there with a chair. And a bunch of library shelves. So this is going to be a place where our inmates can borrow books from. Oh, bad things are happening. Holy shit! What the fuck happened up here? Are people down here going crazy too? They are. Holy shit. That's pretty bad. Maybe we just need more guards. Let's see. Let's get some more armed guards in here. Help break this up. Some more regular guards. Take our regular guards up to 30. We're now losing money per day, but we just got some new inmates. So hopefully that'll level out pretty soon. We didn't look at the new inmates, unfortunately. Which might be the issue. One of these guys might be a snitch or something. I don't even know why they're annoyed. They're getting shit tons of food. Although, no, it's the morning. They haven't yet eaten. So they haven't started, you know, using our new meal system. That sucks. I think we're just going to have to let it run. Let's send all willing prisoners back to their cells. And we'll clean up any who aren't willing. If people start to die, we might have to give our guards the go-ahead to start shooting. We need to protect the lives of our staff here. Okay, everything is pretty calm. Everybody is fucking injured. There's blood everywhere, but I think we're gonna be okay. Let's give these guys a chance to escort all of these guys to the hospitals and things. You have a sorting table. It's blocked? What? Too dangerous. Oh, because of all the prisoners. Scared my staff. Where are all the cooks? Cooks? No, really. Where are all my cooks? Are they getting stuff? What? Seriously, where? What? We should probably turn off Bang Up because it's about breakfast time. So we'll let all the people out of their cells who weren't being crooks. Well, I guess they're all crooks, but you know what I mean. Looks like our shop front is probably going to be working. Let's make sure we put some guys in there. Where do we do that again? Logistics? No. Staff? No. I don't remember. Oh, prison labor. We were there already. Let's put 3 guys to work in there. 3 guys to work in there. 2 guys to work in there. You guys need A little bit of power. Now we're going to have anybody working in these places. They're fairly safe. We will probably want to put some security cameras in there. Maybe even give them their own dedicated security camera and net. Make sure everybody is behaving. But these are going to be places for, you know, they'll get mail. That'll make them feel better. They'll be able to get books. That'll make them feel better. They'll be able to buy stuff, which will make them feel better. So it's all good to me. It's important that our prisoners stop freaking the fuck out all the time. This fucking blood trail. Taking all these guys to the medical clinic. Still a bunch of unconscious guys hanging out in there. The doctors are doing their best to treat the wounded. I think they'll be okay in the long run. We are losing money, which really sucks, but I don't know if there's anything we can do about that right now.